Well, good day. Today, what we're going to do is talk about naming writing formulas from names. So we're going to write a chemical formula from the name. Okay. So we're going to start off with some examples of, let's do something easy. Let's do sodium chloride. Okay. In step one of this process, so step one, we're going to find the cation. Remember, the cation is the one that has the positive charge. And in this case, the cation is always, well, not in this case. Cation is always named first. So in this case, the cation is sodium. And so we're going to find the anion, or the cation, sodium, and I can write the ion right here, Na plus. Okay. Step two is find the anion. Now, the anion is the negative charge. And in this case, the anion is chloride, Cl minus. Now that I have my ions here, I can take a look at their charges, and I can use the good old crisscross method if I choose to, but I don't need to in this case because they are equal in size. This is positive 1 and this is negative 1, and they cancel each other out. So we can just eliminate the charges and write the symbols of the elements to make our compound, NaCl, sodium chloride. Let's do another example. Let's do something a little harder. Let's go with potassium permanganate. So now that we have potassium permanganate written there, we're going to do step one, find the cation. And here's the cation, potassium. And I know that its ion is K+. And if you don't know how I'm getting K+, check out the video on ions. Permanganate, I know, is MnO4 minus. Now this is, remember, this is a polyatomic anion. It has multiple elements. It's got two elements in here. It's got Mn, which is manganese, and it's got 4 oxygens, which is, 4 oxygens. So 2 elements in here, so it is a polyatomic ion. So now that we have both the cation and the anion, we can now do our crisscross method. These are equal in size, 1 positive, 1 negative. They cancel each other out, so we don't have to do any crisscross. So our answer is KMnO4, potassium permanganate. Let's try another one. Let's try copper 2 let's go copper 2 chlorate. Okay. The copper 2 ion is Cu2+. Okay. And the chlorate ion is ClO3 minus. Now when you look at these two, they are opposite in charge, but this is a 2 positive and this is a 1 negative. They do not balance each other out. Excuse me. So we need to use our crisscross method, where our 2 will come down here and go on this end, but because this is a polyatomic ion, we have to protect it with parentheses and put the 2 on the outside. Now we can write our formula. Cu, and we don't have to move the 1, remember, 1s we don't have to move over. Cu, ClO3, close parentheses, 2. This is copper 2 chlorate. All right, let's take a moment now and let's do 4 practice problems together. So go ahead and take about a minute or two and try these practice problems, and then I will work them out for you. All right, now that you've had a minute or two to work on those, let's go ahead and work through these together. Sodium acetate. Sodium ion is Na plus, and the acetate ion is C2H3O2 minus. They are equal in size, opposite in charge, so we don't have to do anything. We can erase the charges and just write the formula. NaC2H3O2, sodium acetate. Cobalt 2 permanganate. Cobalt 2 is CO2 plus. Permanganate is MnO4 minus. Oops. MnO4 minus. They are not the same size. This is positive 2. This is minus 1. So we crisscross. The 2 comes over to the permanganate in parentheses. We don't have to move the 1, so we'll put the 2 there. And our answer is CO, parentheses, MnO4, close parentheses, 2. Next, potassium nitride. Potassium is K plus, nitride is N3 minus. They are not equal. The 3 is going to come over here to the K. We don't have to move the 1, so we scratch out our charges and we get K3N. And last but not least, manganese 3 hydroxide. Manganese 3 is Mn 3 plus. Hydroxide is OH minus. They're not equal, so we have to crisscross. The 3 is going to come all the way over here to the OH. We're going to put that around parentheses. 3. Our charges go away, and our answer is Mn parentheses OH close parentheses 3. Manganese 3 hydroxide.